What is going on, everyone? Welcome to week 3 of BFO Surge. This week we are going up against JBWestside in our 2-0 versus 2-0 bracket. Winner of this will make playoffs, which is super exciting. Really quick team run through before we get into the game. This is our matchup. It is Sun v Sun, and I don't have Sun on the build. I'm sorry, I really want to, but I can never just find a way to make Sun work, which is really depressing. But yeah, this is the matchup we have with JB here. He has a lot of scary threats: Sharpedo, Venusaur, Machamp, Donphan, Torkoal, Raichu, Honchkrow. Very scary threats. Even Honchkrow against my team looks really good because I only have one flying resist and it's Lantern. So yeah, I'm going to show you the team that I made for Surge this week. First we have Rupert, our Snorlax, which I just upgraded from last week, which is just running Rust Talk with Body Slam and Zen Headbutt. My Venusaur check, but I mean, Snorlax is bulky. It can check any one thing once, so I feel pretty good with it regardless of what I'm checking. Choppleberry for the Machamp to just take one hit and fire off a Zen Headbutt in return. And investing in V stats instead of HP is most useful because it just reaps the most defensive potential as a mixed defensive Mon as opposed to the HP stats, because if you invest in the HP stats are already high, so it doesn't give as much defensive backbone as you would like. So that's why we have the EVs in defense and special defense. Run the Galax, test it for yourself. That's how it works. But okay. Lucario is another Mon we just traded for. This is my win con ideally, but I'm not sure if it'll go off. We'll see. It's also my just best way to revenge Sharpedo. Thank God I have something like this with Vacuum Wave. It's very good. And Aurasphere and Psychic hits everything else. Psychic being for the Machamp and for the Venusaur, so that's pretty cool. Sinicris is here with just max defense, Ice Beam, Scald, Volt Switch, Rest. Ideally, I want this to be able to switch into Honchkrow if possible on that sort of Brave Bird or whatever it is, and I can fire off a Volt Switch and Ice Beam, Scald, whatever I need. And I have a little bit of speed to creep a Machamp, creeping my min speed Mesprit, even though I'm not running min speed Mesprit, but in case he does, I like having that speed there in case I need a better option to revenge Machamp if I, don't feel like I'm able to go into Lucario yet or something. And then Mesprit is here. We're running Psychic, Stealth Rock, Energy Ball, Rain Dance. Rain Dance is a bit of a gamble because it's kind of me hoping Honchkrow doesn't come, but yeah, I want to run Rain Dance because I was between this and T-Bolt, and if Torkoal Venusaur comes, I just want that extra security to be able to cook Rain Dance and to make sure that Torkoal will have to come in again in order to set up the Sun, which is going to be really nice. And if Torkoal comes, I don't expect to even if Torkoal doesn't come, honestly, I don't expect Sharpedo to be running Water Stab against me. It really only needs Crunch and EQ to have a good matchup against my team. So that is the team. So we'll get into the game against JBWestside. Look forward to it and see you then. What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to week 3 of the BFO Surge Wi-Fi tournament. Last week we took a win against Q the Costa Rican, and this week we are 2-0 going up against JBWestside, who of course is also 2-0. Tis the nature of Surge. We always play someone with the same record as ourselves, so this is going to be a good game. We're both doing very well, and the winner of this guarantees playoffs. So that's going to be kind of a big deal because you want to be in that bracket stage to not be knocked out of the tournament. So I am bringing a little bit of an interesting team. I know that I said I would try and bring Sun last week, and I tried to this week, but the sort of defensive sets looked a little bit better than going all out Sun. So yeah, we're gonna get into the game once JB shows up in the room, which he's supposed to, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, oh, there he is. Very cool. So but yeah, like I said, it'll be kind of an interesting one. I'm bringing Lucario and Snorlax, both Mons that I just got this week because I traded up for them. So I don't remember how to do this. Call battle? Single battle? There we go. Look at that. But yeah, Lucario, Snorlax, Mesprit, and I believe Lantern is my last one. So that'll be an interesting one. And we'll see how it goes. We're also bringing a lot of berries this week because resist berries are very important. He does have a Sharpedo, which I'm nervous about, and he also has Son of himself. He has Torkoal, Venusaur. I had Ninetales, Victory Bell, but he has Torkoal Venusaur, which I think is a little bit more potent in this metagame, but thankfully it doesn't get Weather Ball and BDSP, so, or Earth Power, so I only have to worry about Earthquake in terms of Lucario coverage, and that's why I have a Shuka Berry, which means hopefully I'll be better. We'll see. I don't know. We'll find out. But yeah, we're just waiting for JB here, and we'll see how the game goes. I think it'll just be pretty fun, no matter what. I will say I'm a little nervous more for this game because I feel like the past few games I've come in with like a little bit more of like a game plan of like what I'm leading, how I'm going to end it, etc. But here I'm just kind of bringing Formons that I think have good matchup, and I'm going to have to kind of form the game plan as I play the game rather than in prep. So we'll see how it goes. I'm not sure. But yeah, it'll be fun. Let me say good luck, have fun to him while he's preparing. But yeah, I believe some of the other stuff he has like a Raichu and a Honchkrow. Honchkrow I'm very scared of and could very well see it here, which is, there it is. But he doesn't bring Venusaur, so Snorlax is actually quite expendable this game, which is very interesting. But he does have Sun, so it makes me think that Sharpedo's not going to be carrying Water Stab, which makes me feel a little bit more comfortable going for the Rain Dance with Vinny, but I don't know for sure. Is this what I want to lead? Now I feel kind of dumb for not bringing coverage for Honchkrow on Mesprit. I feel really dumb for it, but hey, what are you gonna do? Yeah, no, now I definitely wish I had T-Bolt. Oh, okay. But I think that's fine. Because rocks are still extremely important here. He has 2 mons that are weak to him. No boots in this game, obviously. So, we'll see how it goes. I don't know if I'm going to feel the need to click Rain Dance if Torkoal leads. I'm not entirely sure. Part of me is actually wondering if I should have led Lantern, but that's fine. We do see the Donphan lead. I think I'm just going to Energy Ball this, because I need this in range for Lucario. So I'm just going to Energy Ball here. Perfect. Like, that's absolutely perfect, because, to be honest, like, I need this. Now it's an Aura Sphere range, which is just massive for me. So he's going to go for Rocks. I'm going to click Rocks this turn myself, and hope he doesn't click Spin. Right? Donphan, Honchkrow, Torkoal, Sharpedo. I think that's okay. This is going to get Sharpedo in range of Vacuum Wave. He does actually swap out, so even better. And he goes into Godfeather. Okay, so this is the thing that's kind of scary to me. I want to double check and see if this thing gets Night Slash in this game. Or any form of setup. It doesn't get Swords Dance. It does get Dark Pulse. It could be special, and it does get Night Slash. So those are the things I got to look out for. Could be the Super Luck crit set as well. I don't know if I can afford to go into Lantern here, because if he goes for a crit Night Slash, I'm kind of just boned. So I think I'm just going to click, man, do I wish I had T-Bolt on this set. Let me see. See if I can run a very quick calc and just see if I get 2-shot by Honchkrow, but I think I'm going to have to let this thing go down. I don't really need it for much else, so I don't have time to run a calc. It does go for Brave Bird, so I could have gone into Lantern, but you know what? This is Chip. I don't mind it. It does a lot. That's a chunk. So, let's calc that damage. Honchkrow to my Mesprit. I think I'm just going to stay in with Mesprit here, because I just, again, don't think it is going to be getting me much. But I do want to just figure out, okay, is this Adamant? Like, what are we looking at here? So, it did 187 minus 64. 123. Actually looks to be Adamant. That's good to know. Looks to be Adamant, but not banned. So we'll roll with that. He does just go for Brave Bird again. Part of me wonders if it's Adamant Scarf. I truthfully don't know. But I like the way Lucario is starting to look this game. I really do. And there's Moxie. Alright. So let me take a look at Lucario and how much it's doing to this thing. with Vacuum Wave. 50%. It's definitely not in range, so I'm gonna have to go into Lantern here and hope it takes one. I don't think he's a crit set at this point. So I feel pretty good just going for Volt Switch here. And I can rest up on the Dawn Fan. Yeah, he's just gonna go for Brave Bird. So he's definitely Choice Scarf, which is fine. This is a nice win con. This is actually a better win con than Snorlax, I think. Is it? Resto Chesto on the Dawn Fan. I don't know. Well, I'm keeping it alive anyway, so. Okay. So I can go into Trexo here. And he would go into Torkoal. That wouldn't be ideal. If I went into Rupert, could Body Slam. I think I'm going to go into Rupert here because I think it's a little bit more expendable. I want to see what he's bringing in here. If it's Dawn Fan, that's fine. If it's Torkoal, I want damage on it so that I can he goes into half a shark. Interesting. Okay. Let's go for Body Slam here. I think I see the win con in play. You guys go for Crunch. It does more than half, which isn't ideal. But I mean, does Body Slam kill? Yeah, just kills straight off. Lovely. Okay. Cool. Snorlax is a beast. Irrelevant comes out. I think I'd like to rest here. Or would I rather just Body Slam? Make sure it's in range of Vacuum Wave. I think it's going to outspeed and KO me regardless. He actually goes for Spin. It's a little scary. Now I wish I had kind of rested. But you know what? That's fine. Body Slam here. Doesn't pick up the KO, but I do get the paralysis. So let's see if I had speed here. Because he's +1. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, that's not great. Now I win. Yeah, Hacks is a lot more brutal in this game. In the 4v4 meta, which I feel quite bad about. But yeah, we're gonna click Rest Talk here. If I pick up the kill here, I'm pretty sure I win. And I have a 2 out of 3 shot too, right now. Yeah, I got the Body Slam. Okay. So Torkoal can come out. The way he's been keeping this back makes me think it actually might be Shell Smash, which is marginally concerning to me. But I have Vacuum Wave. Shell Smash? Yeah, he's not even Drought, actually. So. Uh-oh. We'll see how it goes, though. He would have to be White Herb, I'd say, for this to be significant. Does Torkoal get Focus Blast? Okay, I'm Thick Fat, right? Yeah, I'm pretty spit def, too. I think he's trying to figure out if he just wants to go for the kill, or, like, what's the deal here. But the fact that he is not Drought means that he has to run Earthquake in order to hit my Lantern, which is interesting. And also, I outspeed, which makes me think he's not speed invested, so. Duca to Zen, which is a little bit of chip off, which is nice. He does go for Shell Smash. Okay. So I do get to click Body Slam here, which is great. Are you White Herb? You are White Herb. Okay. You get any fighting move, you get superpower. Okay. I think I just have the body slam here. He does have earthquake. 157. Crits me? I think I lose. That's unfortunate. That is really unfortunate. I think I have to hope now that he's not. No! Ah, I got crit. How much did Vacuum Wave do with Lucario? TORKOAL. Support set. Well, okay, we know that it was slower than Snorlax, so it's like 49 at the minimum. Which means I should outspeed, right? Like, the fact Snorlax outsped makes me think Aura Sphere actually outspeed, so I have a chance to, like, do some damage here. I'm gonna go for Aura Sphere. I do get the Aura Sphere off. Ooh, no, yes, Flamethrower! Oh, no. But, okay. Yeah, GG to JB. That was a good game. God, TORKOAL. That's frustrating. God damn it. That crit sucked, because I would have gotten the body slam off and then just won. Dang it. I don't really think that... I actually think that him getting fully paralyzed with Donphan actually hurt me, because he wouldn't have been able to set up TORKOAL like this if he killed my Snorlax. Now, to be fair, I should have recognized that. So that is a gajillion% on me. So, oh! I outspeed. What? What just happened? Wow, he has like no speed despite being Shell Smash. What? 40. So he must have had 0 speed. How the fuck did I just win that? I was giving this like serenade about how I lost. Okay, interesting. Let me count this, because I think Aura Sphere versus TORKOAL. Yeah. So in order for him to live that Aura Sphere, he would have needed to be bulky. So that makes some sense now. Okay. So he was just like bulky but had Shell Smash there as an option, which is fair and reasonable. But I'm glad that, I don't know, I don't feel like I actually like did that well in the end there. Because I should have recognized that and clicked like Sleep Talk with the Snorlax so that Donphan would kill me, and then I just go into Lantern and I could just click Scald twice. I think that would have been a much simpler way to win this, but I got a little bit lucky there with the outspeeding part and just the set that he ended up bringing. So good game to JB. Excited to finally get the win against him, but yeah, that was a weird one by the end, so it was fucking strange. But yeah, that is week 3, which means we've clinched brackets, we've clinched playoffs, and hopefully we get to play a friend next week. I don't know who, but the 3-0 bracket's looking kind of hilarious, so we'll see who we get to play next week. But yeah, I will see you all later. Bye.